All right, we're at Citybound Music Festival and we now have Ruby Jane in for a
Hello.
yarn.
There you go.
Very good. How are you?
Good, thank you. How'd you go up on stage to open up?
Yeah, really good. It was fun.
You were just saying, we've had a bit of a shuffle around today, haven't we? We've gone from outside to inside. You were saying you were meant to get introduced and then you sort of the sound guys were like, let's go, and then you sort of want to introduce yourself.
A bit of a kerfuffle, but we got the job done. We just roll with it.
How'd you enjoy the acoustics in there?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
It's an awesome theatre room to actually
Yeah,
be able to
and
have it
like
in.
being a country artist, you know, I like writing my own songs and having people sit down actually listening to your songs,
Yeah.
not saying play Wagon Wheel, play Chicken Fried.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. And I feel like when people are sat down, they take all the lyrics in a lot more too. Like, they're not, I've stuck yarning or over at a bar or something. They're actually sitting there taking everything in.
Yeah.
They have to listen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geelong based.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So do you follow AFL as well?
Yeah, go Cats.
Cats. I just had to
You
make sure
too,
of that.
geez.
That was the first thing I
Oh,
wrote.
who
I'm
do
like,
you go for?
I'm a Carlton man.
Oh, it's not as bad as Collingwood.
Yeah. So you just recently went to Tamworth.
Yeah.
Was that your fourth time being there?
Yeah, I've been there a few years in a row. It was a long slog, but definitely worth it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I think we were just talking to, was it Taylor Moss was just saying,
Yeah.
you got to really like save your energy for the whole
Oh, yeah.
event.
It's
otherwise you
definitely a
drain.
marathon. A lot
Yeah.
of people, like, halfway through or not even halfway through, they've lost their voices. A lot of people need their gigs covered.
Yeah.
Especially, like, it's a hike to get to Tamworth. It's costly. You know,
Yeah.
10 nights accommodation, I think, set me and, like, a couple of my family members $4,400 for 10 nights. Like, it's a costly exercise. You got to get there. You got to take time off work. So you want to make it worth it. You want to gig a few times a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, maintaining the energy. But it's like, it's hard because you're like doing your gigs, lovely. You meet so many amazing people. Then you meet your mates that you've met and you're chatting at all the bars. There's live music and you're going, hey, and your voice is,
Yeah.
but yeah.
By the end of it, you're done.
Yeah. And you're like buzzing all night. It's really hard to wind down.
Yeah.
And you're like party
Yeah,
till
yeah.
the
That's
post
what-
office
yeah,
shuts.
it's
The last two nights.
Last two nights, Luke Combs. Because you were at Friday night. We're at
Yeah.
after party. Did you go to Luke Combs Friday night too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was.
I didn't actually see you build it, I think.
I ran to smokers. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I was just out there to get some fresh air.
Yeah. That's what Bill does.
Yeah.
Did you do busking the first? So when was the first time you went?
So the first time I went, I think was 2021.
Yeah.
I was meant to go 2020, but it got pushed back because of COVID.
Oh, yeah,
That's
true.
right.
But been busking every year. This was the first year that I had like proper paid gigs and like some opening slots, which is Tamworth's bloody hot. So having gigs inside is like the biggest treat.
Yeah. Because I always see like, I remember seeing like in Hungry Jack's, they had like a bail and like a microphone, like just randomly in like Hungry Jack's and like heaps of different places.
Yeah, well, everywhere in Tamworth is country music they support, but Hungry Jack's, that is like, there's some shit gigs. That's one of the shittest. You know what your payment is? They
Hungry
give
Jack's?
you get to pick a meal.
Oh, awesome. That's a good,
I'm not
good spot for you to
joking.
go.
Yeah. Actually, I'd be happy with that, right?
Yeah.
But you get to play in the aircon.
Oh, that's true. That's a win.
That's perks.
Yeah. And you get a free meal deal.
So at Citybound Music Festival, obviously, which is the first year for this, it's pretty well local to you, we're going to say, Geelong, Melbourne. So it'd be pretty good to play like a little local gig like this.
Yeah, well, like the last 2 years I've been playing a lot in Queensland. The country music scene up there is huge.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And like getting gigs, because I'd sing for fun, but now I'm like mostly a full-time artist. I do teach music here and there, but the opportunities in Queensland, massive.
Yeah.
But then I found myself flying back like once a month to do gigs down here. And my brother and his wife have just had another baby. And I just thought, I'm missing out on a bit, you know, trying to be a rock star.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was time to come home for a bit. Nice change.
Home is where the heart is. Sometimes you just follow that back into it.
Yeah.
As you say, like you can go out there and do all that sort of stuff, but then sometimes you're sort of like, I am missing out on what I love and what I want to be. But then you sort of like get torn between, as you say, probably rock star and like what way do you go sort of thing.
Well,
So what did you do before? So you're nearly gone full time
Yeah.
singing. What did you do before that? Just music teaching?
So I actually went to Queensland I had like a few gigs lined up, and then my mates introduced me to their mates, and then somehow I went to this like music jam, and yeah, they were chasing a music teacher, and I said, oh no, I'm not really interested. I'm just here on a holiday. And then, yeah, ended up, I was like, I'll stay here for the rest of the year. There was a couple months left, and yeah, fell in love with teaching. The kids are great, you know.
Yeah.
Better than your 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
And it's really enjoyable watching them learn.
Yeah.
And it just really didn't feel like working at all.
Yeah.
And really good hand in hand with playing music. You know, they're like, oh, my teacher's a rock star.
Yeah.
Like, it's really nice. So it was working with my lifestyle at that time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Nah, awesome.
Do you want to talk to us about any new releases that you got coming?
Yeah, so I'm releasing a song called Charlie's Bar, March 7th.
Yep.
I wrote it about a fella.
Yeah.
He was dancing so bad I thought he's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so CMC rocks. Been going every year for a long time, since I was like 16. There's a bar there called Charlie's Bar. I don't know if you guys have been there.
I do know that Charlie's
Yeah.
Bar. I've been there.
And they sell these cowboy kiss cocktails. Beautiful. They go down a treat. Hot summer's day. Beautiful. So yeah, I just thought I was in a co-write actually up in Gympie at the Songmaster.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the fellas in the songwrite, Cody Walker, he'd been to CMC. And I was like, I've got this idea, but I was just waiting for someone who's like been there and knows what the hype's about. So yeah, we wrote it. It was really funny. Claire Quinn, one of the other co-writers, she was like, I just don't understand like a line dancing song. And we had like a room set up, and she's like, nah, we've got to move it all. You got to show me what you're talking about. So I was like dancing, showing anyways, yeah. Then we wrote this song. It's called Charlie's Bar. And yeah.
Sounds like a hell of a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And there's like more exciting news coming about that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll have to stay tuned for that then.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Look out on the socials.
Wild.
Yeah, cool.